everybody. Welcome back to Clara's News Channel. So glad you decided to stop by and see what I am putting up for debate today. I think we're gonna have a really good debate. I think I found a really good article, and maybe I don't profess to say I know everything, so that's why I invite people to debate in the comments. Correct me in the comments. I mean, it's gonna be that kind of channel. But I do have some core values, some core beliefs, so you might get a little resistance. Okay. And also, before we really get into the article, I would like to remind you to please subscribe. To be honest, I just want you to subscribe. I want this channel to grow. If you go back to my very first video, I explained to you, I explained why this channel is so important to me and why I started this channel. And I really, really want to make a success of this channel. So if you would please help me to do so by subscribing, give me a thumbs up, and please hit the notification bell because that will let you know when I upload. And I am consistent about doing a video a day, but I am not consistent about what time it'll be. So give me a thumbs up, hit the notification bell, and subscribe. All right, let's get into this article. I found this article on on Yahoo News, and it's in the Business Insider section. And the name of the article is The Reclusive Billionaire Who Spent $75 million on Trump and $25 million on Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Timothy Mellon is a secretive billionaire who's the heir of the Gilded Age banking fortune. He's Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s biggest financial backer and has given $25 million to the super PAC supporting him. But he's also spent $75 million on Trump, including $50 million the day after his conviction. Why do you think he did that? Why, well, I'll say this. Why do you think that he's supporting Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and Trump? Because let's be honest here. Everybody know that Robert F. Kennedy is not going to win. He is not going to win. So why is he? And people do not throw $25 million away. And he clearly is backing Trump because he's invested $75 million in Trump. And people don't throw money like that away. What do you think? I'm going to tell you what I think. I think that he really is a Trump supporter. And he's investing in Robert F. Kennedy Jr. because he wants Robert F. Kennedy Jr. to be a spoiler. Okay? He wants Robert F. Kennedy Jr. to siphon votes away from Joe Biden. And is it some people who would fall for the okie doke out there? Absolutely. I see them on TikTok every day. I argue with them every day. And that is the master plan right there. So let's go on. Timothy Mellon has now emerged as the most important donor to both former President Trump and Robert F. Kennedy Jr., spending tens of millions of dollars on both men. And I just told you why I feel he's doing it. Because, you know, come on, you don't throw money like that around without having a goal. The GOP mega donor for several years. A GOP mega donor for 7 years. The relatively secret billionaire emerged as the key financial backer of Kennedy last year, contributing the majority of the funding for America's Value 2024, the main super PAC supporting Kennedy's candidacy. In July 2023, before Kennedy abandoned his Democratic primary campaign for an independent bid, Mellon described Kennedy as one candidate who can unite the country and root out corruption. Really? Really? But you give him 25 million and you gave the most corrupt man in US history 75 million. And you are concerned about corruption? I think not. Reading on. Mellon described, okay, I read that. He had, well, I read that too. And say including giving him 10 million in April. At the same time, Mellon has contributed handsomely to pro-Trump super PAC Make America Great Again Incorporated, pouring 25 million into the PAC from July 2023 and April 2024. Then came the big one, the day Trump was convicted on 35 felony counts by a jury in Manhattan. Mellon gave $50 million. But yet and still, he feels that Kennedy is the best man for the job of cleaning up corruption. You couldn't make this stuff up if you tried. It says, who is Timothy Mellon? I'm just going to read a little bit about him because I'm not really interested in him. You know, I want to talk about why he's able to do what he's doing, pouring all that money into these candidates. And if you think that he is not expecting something out of, people just don't throw around that kind of money and not expect anything in return. People don't want to buy you dinner. If they buy you dinner, they looking for something. So come on. We're gonna find out who he is, and then we're gonna talk about the Supreme Court ruling that allows him to do this. Who is Timothy Mellon? The 81-year-old Mellon is the grandson of Andrew Mellon, a Gilded Age era banking titan who served as Treasury Secretary from 1921 to 1932, spanning three Republican presidents. He is the heir to the family fortune. Forbes estimate the family net worth to be more than $14 billion. Billion dollars. When it comes to Mellon's own business ventures, he perhaps best known for purchasing and turning around Pan Am Systems, and he's set to release a book about it next month entitled Pan Am Captain. Mellon is a former liberal who has veered rightward over the years, telling Bloomberg in 2020 that it was mostly about the business dealing. And that's what it's about this time. It's about business. It's not about right and wrong. It's about business because he knows that Trump is going to do everything that he can if he gets in there to make it good for business. Corporation, they don't hardly pay any taxes now. Trump, the last time he was in there, he cut corporate taxes to just about nothing to the bone. Businesses, they don't want to pay their employees. They don't want to give benefits or anything like that. They want you to live for your job. And yet, and they don't want to pay taxes. They want the employees to pay the taxes. They want to get it to the point where, and most of them don't. Most of them don't even pay taxes. That's why Trump did not want his tax returns released because he didn't pay nothing. They, the people who really, really have the money, they don't pay any taxes. It's the lady that works at Burger King and the guy who works, the middle class guy who's an engineer or somewhere like that, something like that. They don't pay no taxes, and they want to make sure that they don't ever have to. And this man is 81 years old, and he's still on the BS. How long he think he gonna be here? He should be trying to do good, but yet and still you think that he has all that money? You think he don't know what Trump is about and how destructive he is to America? What a cancer he is on America? But he don't care about that because it's good for business. I remember when Trump was running for president the first time, and the president of CBS said, Trump's an idiot, but he'll be good for business. That's the way they think. And that's the way this person thinks. And I find it so disgusting that he's able to give that much money. But we know that the Supreme Court is stacked. We know about the ruling where they said that companies are people, and that nobody's First Amendment rights should be limited, and to be able to donate as much money as you possibly can and can afford is part of your freedom of speech. That's what they pulled out of their butt to justify letting people like him do what he just did. And he wants something back for that. And if Trump get in there, he gonna get it. Because when he was in there the first time, they got everything they wanted. They got that big old tax cut. And those people who standing out there blowing horns and waving flags and all that, all they get is to be able to express their racism freely. That's what they get from Trump. They get approval. They get a stamp of approval from that. But then, if you really look in the small print of what Trump is all about, he is screwing them because that tax cut that the Republican passed when Trump was in there, he put a time limit on their tax cut. It was time where when Joe Biden got back in there, it expired. So they no longer have a tax cut. But you better believe that the companies and the rich does. He didn't put a time bomb on theirs. But yet and still they out there flying the flags and putting the things the yard signs out and riding along with with Trump looking like with the what is it what looking, what is that movie that Sylvester Stallone was in? Not Rocky, but the other one. They cut Sylvester Stallone's head off and put Trump's head on it. They doing all of that now, and he's doing nothing but screwing them. So basically, that is why he's doing what he's doing, because he wants something. I think the corporate tax is like 20% now. Correct me in the comments. But he probably wanted to go down to 5 or nothing. Because the Republicans, they really believe in that trickle down. that never trickles down. It never trickles down to the middle class or the lower middle class people. But he wants something, and he's 81 years old. 81 years old, and still worried about worldly things. Okay, well, that's what's up for debate today. If you disagree with what I said, if I made a mistake in some way, correct me in the comments. But like I said, don't come with the stupidity because I am not that girl. I take my politics very seriously. I'm a staunch Democrat and I believe in democratic causes. I'm not saying that the Democrats are perfect. Nobody's perfect. It's stuff about the Democrats that I don't even agree with. I might even be a little more conservative on some things, but I'm a staunch Democrat because at the end of the day, it's two parties, one sane one and one insane one. And I have to go with the sane because I can't do stupid and crazy. I could never be a part of anybody that a party that has anybody like Ted Cruz in it, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Lauren Boebert. What is that Gomer guy? I think he's from Texas. And what about Senator Kennedy? He plays the Southern lawyer. He plays a character. And I'll tell you what made me sick to my stomach, and then I'm gonna end this. What really made me sick to my stomach is watching Trump return to Capitol Hill and those sycophants embrace him. I could never be a party to that party. No way. So, like I said, do I agree with everything the Democratic Party stands for? Absolutely not. I would say 75%, maybe. But at the end of the day, we only have the sane and the insane parties. And I have to stay with the sane one. All right, y'all. Discuss in the comments. Let me know where you think I'm wrong. And give me my props when you think I'm right. All right. Bye.